Over the years, the Minecraft community has had a lot of clients to choose from. Today, I took a look at the top 4 clients and compared them to see which is the best. With things like the mods, FPS, and gameplay, which Minecraft client is number 1. Starting with comparing the major features. This is the FPS on all 4 clients at once in a single player world, and here's the GUI with mod showcase as well. Alright, we are in the first game out of 4, and we are using Badlion. Let's see if we can win with it. So, as we all know, Badlion is known for having very good performance, pretty much the best out of all clients. For me at least, I know a lot of people get different FPS on Feather, Lunar Client, stuff like that. But for me, Badlion is definitely the best for performance, which you have seen in a lot of my other Badlion client videos. So if you're a frequent viewer of mine, you can skip to the timestamps on screen if you want to see me using the other clients. But anyways, for Badlion here, it is also one of the oldest clients in the community. Out of these 4, 𝙂𝙂 is definitely the oldest, if I'm correct. I chose these 4 clients because they're definitely the most mainstream out of pretty much all the clients, and definitely the only contenders for taking the title of the best Minecraft client. Okay, that dude is almost 500 stars, so I'm gonna have to lock in to kill him here. Okay, I might be cooked here, unless... What is that, KB? What am I doing? But anyways, at the start of the video, you guys did see that comparison of all 4 clients at once, so that was pretty much the main point of the video, to completely compare the FPS and the mods as well. About Badlion though, obviously we all do know about the merge, which I have talked about in the video on screen a lot, so we're not going to talk about too much today. But Badlion itself is still a great client that I'm going to use until something happens to it. I really don't think anything is. It's a great client that hundreds of thousands of people use, and if it works for me, why not keep using it? So that's pretty much why I personally use Badlion. I know everybody has their reasons for why they use different clients, if they like the FPS, specific mods they use the most. So that is why if you watch the full video, you'll be able to see your client if you main Feather or 𝙂𝙂 and see why I would not use it or why I would use it. Okay, there's a few guys left here. I don't have too much else to say about Badlion, so if you are more interested, I have other videos you guys can check out. For now, let's just go ahead and see if we can win this. I forgot to mention that Badlion's motion blur is also pretty popular, and that a lot of the people use Badlion because of the motion blur, which is indeed a reason why I use it as well. Let's just go ahead and look at it. I cannot type. I use a very high motion blur, 85, along with rendering the video. So if you guys like my renders, that is probably why. Okay, I'm going to play a little weird here, and I'm going to be acquiring a diamond sword, but I'm going to grab some pots, because, you know, that seems to make sense here. And I'm being completely honest here, other than recording the video before this, the Glorious Model O thing with MOKKA last week, I genuinely really haven't sat down and played Bedwars in almost a month, and this is my first game, 0 warm-up, so that's my excuse. Alrighty, Mr. Gray, that still has a bed is over there. I don't have sharpness yet, which is something I would like to get before I fight anyone. We need to speed this up, though, because we can't just make this whole video about Badlion. Alright, I've just fireballed Mr. Gray there. He doesn't look very good at the game, so I'm gonna go get him out, and then it'll just be me and Mr. Pink, so hopefully I can actually win. Alright, I got the bed finally, and I walked directly into fire. Honestly, it could be pretty helpful to get the like damage boosting thing towards him, and got him. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna take some fall damage here. I should make that. And, okay, yeah, I kind of feel bad for this guy, but... Oh! Okay, I should have this kid's bed. I'm just gonna kill him first, because why not? Can I flawless him? I can. This bed should be acquired. I didn't get haste or anything, because I'm a really smart individual, but we're gonna win the game right here. Can I knock a hit again? Let's see if I can knock a hit again. Got it. And he did hit me again, and I'm getting cooked. Never mind, but there is the win. Let's go ahead and get to the second game using Lunar. Alright, we're in the second game here using Lunar Client. Let's see if we can get a 2-win streak and also talk about the client. So, Lunar Client, as you all may know if you're a viewer of mine, I actually used to use on my old laptop pretty much all the time. I never even tried any other clients. Why is this code bridging like that? Well, actually, that's a lie. I did try Badlion, and I could not run it for some reason, and I only used it for replay shots. I don't really know what I was doing wrong, because Badlion obviously gives way more FPS and a way better performance boost, and I am selling. Like, as you can see right now, I'm only getting 300 FPS. I know some of you are like, oh, that's insane, why is he complaining? But when it's dropping from like 1200 average on Badlion, that is a pretty significant decrease, even though it doesn't really look different on the gameplay at all. How did I just die to that dude earlier? I just lost him. Okay, what is that, KB? He does not move at all, and I'm selling, but we got the bed, and he left the game. But it's not just about the performance. Obviously, Lunar, I would say, has a way cleaner, if that's a word, has a way more smooth GUI than Badlion, I'd say, which is one of the reasons it's liked by people a lot more. And I'd also say people like it because the mods, I mean, they're similar to Badlion, just like every Minecraft client. It's going to have similar mods, but they are very smooth as well. And I did mention this in my most viewed video that's still getting views to this day. It's at like 23K at this point. I said that Lunar client kind of reminds me of Apple, the way they do everything. Like, they're just smoothness and everything about it. I know some of you probably think that doesn't make sense, but some of you may get me like this guy in the comments did, which is just a little funny comparison I could make there. I don't know why the name tag mod is like that. I could probably fix it. There's probably some sort of name tag shadow. But yeah, the GUI is overall pretty smooth on their client. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not paying attention, but I really don't see YouTubers partner with Badlion that much, other than like YouTubers back in the day. Because I know Fizzy used to be partnered with Badlion, and I don't really know how that's going. I don't really remember any of that. Probably should have checked on that before I made this video, but it's not really the biggest factor about the client. Okay, this might be annoying because Red has good stuff and he's right next to me. And Blue still has a bed and he's probably angry at me, so we need to get him out. Okay, he is fighting me here. I have sharp iron. There's no way I lose this fight unless I just suck at Bedwars. I mean, I do suck at Bedwars. But please die, let's go. But anyways, nothing else about the client here. Let's just see if we can grab this win so we can move on to 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂. Alright, I was going over here near Blue's base and Red is deciding to come over here, which it would be very good if I can get him out here because then it's just a 1v1 and it should be free. Okay, he just potted Invis right in front of me. That's the luckiest fireball I've ever seen. Alright, well, I do have Prot 2, and now I have it. I did not mean to buy that. I should win this fight still, but I don't have a trap. So it's kind of unfortunate if he does get my bet. I did not buy blocks. Probably not the smartest thing. What is this kid do? Alright, this guy just voided when I got his bet. I thought he was going to go trade with me. Don't know why he didn't do that because... Okay, can I just end the game? I really don't want to play more of this. Let's go. That took forever. But it's over now, so now let's go and get to the next game. Alright, we are in the third game here using 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂. I don't know why I did that pause like that. But anyways, 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂, it does not really feel as smooth if I'm being honest, because I don't think I have any motion blur, which is obviously the factor. I do believe I had it on Lunar, and obviously I showed you I had it on Badlion. But anyways, we all know that 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂 is one of the oldest clients for Bedwars and Minecraft PvP overall, and it would most likely be considered mainstream with Lunar, Badlion, and Feather. So that's pretty much why we're using it today, which obviously I said in the first game. And like everyone should know, if you do know some information about this client, it has a lot of customization. As you can see in the top left, you can change some text that you wouldn't normally be able to change. I guess that's pretty cool. But yeah, it is a pretty good client if you can actually set up your mods and stuff, which I haven't really done other than just turning on CPS and FPS. But if you actually do take time in setting up your mods, same thing with Feather client. We'll get to that next game though. Sir, please stop. Please don't have a fireball or something. Okay, what is that thing on the ground? I have no... Why is he getting away from me? Okay, I have finally made it to this kid. I was going to talk more about 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂, but that kid kind of made it hard. Anyways, about 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂, we all know it's very customizable, and it's one of the oldest clients out there. So that's pretty much why it's on this video. It was kind of a baseline for the other clients, so... Can I actually just get this kid before he makes it? Please don't land on the island. I knew it. But yeah, and here it's definitely like the lowest FPS out of all the clients this video, which obviously it's not all about FPS, and my monitor is only 180 Hertz, so I can only see 180 frames. But the more FPS, the better for a client. So yeah, this game hasn't really been about 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂, but you guys did see in the intro pretty much the main aspects of it, the mods and the FPS. So this is just the gameplay, so if you come here, you've come all this way, you might as well watch till the next game and see some Feather client. Okay, he's trying to throw bed bugs at me. Whoa! I deserve to die. I'm jumping off. I'm done with the game. Alright, so we are still on 𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂𝙂 here, and I did say I was going to go in Feather client, obviously. But I'm going to direct you guys to my other videos. It is kind of advertising, but it's fine. If you really want to care about like seeing how good the clients are, you will go check it out. But anyways, the reason I'm not going on it today is because every time I go on the client, it completely resets my mod folder. I don't know why it does this. And pretty much that means I have to completely reinstall everything I use for making thumbnails. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like the video if you do. Okay, my PC lag. It's still lagging. Okay, I'm not gonna move everything. Alright, this is the outro. Apparently if I move I start lagging. I don't know why, but yeah, thanks for watching. Like the video if you like more content like this. Yeah, subscribe. Good outro. Bye.